Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video we're going to look at some more examples of people noticing the sun appearing too far to the north. I'm going to show you the pictures and different observations that people have shared with me, and I'll let you guys decide. But the sun's general track throughout the course of a year, visible from planet Earth, December 21st at the 23.5 south, that would be the winter solstice. And then it travels north to the equinox on March 21st, summer solstice for us in the northern hemisphere on June 21st, reaching the 23.5 north, and then starts its journey back down, crossing the equator again, September 21st. And when it crosses the equator on those days, March 21st and September 21st, there's equal lighting around the world, 12 and 12, and then it goes back down to the 23.5 at December 21st for the southern hemisphere's peak solar. So that's the general movement that we observe each year. And here's approximately how many degrees the sun moves per year. It's 94 degrees, 47 degrees per 6 months, 8 degrees per month, and then 2 degrees per week. And those again are approximate, they're pretty close. So if we apply those numbers to what we're seeing from different people around the world, has the sun moved a little bit too far to the north? Ray from Taiwan sent me a little experiment he did back on the 10th. Ray lives right here at the 23 degree north latitude. In fact, exactly 23.0. And he sent me in a peak solar experiment you can do with a cylinder. And when the sun is directly overhead, it's important that you do it when the sun is directly overhead. You can see where the shadow's at, and you can kind of tell by the shadow it casts inside your canister. And you can see back on June the 10th, there was a shadow inside of his canister at peak solar, showing that the sun was not directly over his head. It may have been a little too far to the north. Well, he's at 23 degrees, so we do know the sun moves to the 23.5 in the northern hemisphere by June 21st. So it's got about a half degree to go from his location, and he does say that in the summertime for a few weeks the sun does shine on north-facing buildings right over here at 23.0. So Ray will update us again here in a couple of weeks, as the sun from this point in time had 11 days to go before it reaches peak solar, and the shadow should get bigger. But here's what we've got. I had this sent in by a viewer of a webcam from over here in Alaska, and I've got the approximate location here on Google Earth. That's where Ray was at in Taiwan. We go up here to the west coast of Alaska. These cameras are pointing west, and you're going to see multiple sunsets. And it does look like, according to these cameras, that the sun, at least during sunset, appears a little too far to the north. I mean, this here is from Nenana, Alaska, looking to the northwest at the 336 degree. It looks well to the northwest from that vantage point. And there's also another one here along the west coast of Alaska, looking west at sunset. And the sun does look very far to the north. That's northwest at 298 degrees. So from this vantage point also, the sun looks a little too far to the right. And here's yet another location, this time from Jafornak. I think I have that location right here along the west coast of Alaska, looking west, actually northwest, during sunset. Right there, 320 degrees. It's not quite as obvious in this particular camera. I mean, it's in the northwest, but doesn't necessarily look that far out of bounds from that location. I've also had multiple pictures sent in from the United Kingdom. James H. from Lincoln, United Kingdom, shared with me this picture he took of his wall on June the 7th at 10:25 p.m. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but he claims that is light from the sun reflecting off of his wall at 10:25 p.m. and that's a north-facing window that light is coming in, according to James. This was sent in from Lotus Lake, South Berkshire, United Kingdom, June the 10th, 10:30 p.m. Once again, the north sky looks lit up from the United Kingdom. Here's yet another example by Kelly R. out of Cumberland, Maryland. This again is a north-facing window, and she's showing here in this picture how light is coming through that window, and generally it never has as long as she's lived in this home. The sunlight never directly comes through that window that faces the north. Robert from La Mesa, California, which is at the 33 degree latitude, Once again, north-facing window, June the 10th, 6:30 a.m., and you can see the sun is visible from this north-facing window. And that's again from La Mesa, California. So June the 10th, we've got 11 more days to go. So in 11 days, the sun should move even a little farther to the north from that window's perspective. Here's yet another example. This was sent in by Blessed and Saved, Texas, June the 12th, 2020, 6:30 a.m. North-facing building with direct sunlight. Here's another one from SM out of Oklahoma, June the 11th, 2020. That's a north-facing window. Totally obvious the sun is in the north-facing window from Oklahoma. So a lot of different things coming in from people all around the world with regard to the location of the sun. And is it too far to the north? I don't know. We've still actually got a few days to go before we reach peak solar at 23.5 north. And then the sun will start its journey back. So on the 21st, we'll have to take a look and be very observant. See where the sun's at on the 21st with regard to the north-facing windows in your home, especially if you're well above the 23.5 degree latitude. According to Ray's experiment, you can see the shadow inside the canister. It's a little bit off from his location at 23.0. So June 21st, we'll have to check and see how far north the sun goes. Here's a new sky phenomena picture slideshow I put together. Wendy's One Heart World from Santa Monica, California. Unbelievable. Look at the orange and gold sky. You simply couldn't paint it with a brush any more vivid than what she saw on that day, and that is unedited. Scott S. from Oklahoma. Big thunderhead brewing in the skies above Oklahoma. Tania D. out of Perrysburg, Ohio. Big long blanket in the sky. Cecilia R. out of Houston, Texas. Beautiful cloud here. Looks angelic in the skies above Houston. This one here's got a lot of color going on with respect to gold, blue, orange. Here's another one with orange and gold. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Absolutely phenomenal. This here looks like a stray sundog out there all by itself. Chris out of Hilo, Hawaii. Jumbo halo in the skies above Hawaii. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Andrew, yet another orange and golden sky. Just absolutely spectacular. Schaumburg, Illinois. Anthony T. Got a rainbow shaft, a very wide rainbow shaft, and more beautiful orange skies, this time above northern Illinois. This next segment is a double-decker rainbow out of Cleveland, Ohio, sent in by Christos K. And this is a phenomenal photograph of the rainbow. They also sent in a video clip of this rainbow with what looked like Jesus flying through the sky under the rainbow. Check this out.
That looks like Jesus under.
Look at that cloud there all by itself.
A rainbow.
How about that? Now that's not something you see every day. Amazing skies over Cleveland, Ohio. Here's another example of a phenomenal sky. This is a photo sent in by Joe T. from Cleveland. Very well could be the same double-decker rainbow, just from maybe a different vantage point, quite possibly a different time in the day. This one included some spectacular lightning going through the sky at the time of the double rainbow with some beams coming up from the horizon. Donna from Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin. Outstanding halo. That's a double halo, by the way. Craig from Michigan, another outstanding rainbow. So bright it's reflecting off of the road. Just incredible. You guys are wide awake and on the ball. Joni from Michigan, big bright orange cloud reflecting off of the lake in front of her. Look at how vivid that is. And a lot of these pictures, I.T. Foster from Lake Dubay, Wisconsin, are from when Cristobal went through the area as a tropical depression, making its way up into Wisconsin here. You can see it made for some very photogenic skies in Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Northern Illinois. Donna F. from right out here in Mesa, Arizona. Very colorful clouds in the proximity of the sun. And then this here, I don't really know what's going on. Those lines look perfectly straight. Got a straight edge there, clear blue skies, straight edge there, and then blue skies again, but you've got some very thin clouds that are kind of in at least the view of the straight line in the blue skies. And then you can see another one over here. That is super unusual. Great photo sent in by Donna from Mesa, Arizona. South DC. Photos sent in by Jake M. of some mammatus clouds, very low mammatus clouds over DC as storms were moving through the area. Garden Plain, Kansas, Jennifer T. Very unique clouds here. This one is shaped like a big boomerang craft in the sky, or a big triangle. Look at that. That's an amazing picture from Garden Plain, Kansas. Oklahoma, Jonathan K. took this photo of what he said was a very busy sky. A lot going on. Got color in the proximity of the sun and some very busy clouds. Many different types of clouds. Julia out of the Netherlands has a lone horizontal rainbow in the sky. Huntington Beach, California, Kelly G. Shark Belly Kelly. Beautiful sunset out over the Pacific. And then I don't know what you call these. Some very interesting clouds. She was describing as what looked like bats in front of the sun at sunset, or as the sun was beginning to set. And this was just after sunset. The sky was a very vivid orange. Adam, yet another double-decker rainbow. Simply spectacular. Not quite sure of the location. Danny out of Germany. Bright purple and pink sky with something going on up here. Don't know exactly how to describe that. And then this one here is also a very unique sky. She said this here looked like a ship. Some sort of a straight line ship. It's got multiple segments to it. You can see right there. Looks like some sort of a stalk of light almost in the sky. But she was describing that as a ship. Australia. Graham noticed a very long roll cloud you're going to see here in this video, extending as far as he could see in both directions. Simply incredible. And this here is very interesting too. Wait till he stops the video here. He zooms in on what looks like right there some sort of a craft up in the sky. See those louvers? They don't look natural. They definitely don't look like the rest of the clouds in the photo. Look very, very unique. Whyalla, Australia, Nate E. got a big halo around the moon, captured by his GoPro. Paul D. out of San Pedro, California. Some incredible photos here you're going to see from near Los Angeles, California. One that basically defies explanation. I don't know how to explain what we're going to see here in this last photo. These are incredible photos here as well. And this next one coming up, look at that corkscrew. How did that happen? And that is a perfect corkscrew in the sky. And it's huge. Look at that thing. Photo taken by Paul D. from San Pedro, which is near Los Angeles. But that's a perfect corkscrew cloud in the sky near Los Angeles, California. Great job, guys. Keep the photos coming. You are wide awake and on the ball. If you guys are new viewers, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on this bell. That way you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. If you're current subscribers, simply double check. Make sure they're both still activated. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery, and sometimes I'll use them in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.